Alright. I will try not to be silent. Let's go open our store. Sold one burger. I like that they clarify that they want the top bun and the bottom bun, you know? In case I was questioning that. Well. Oh, let me go put a burger on. I burnt it. Right after you told me not to burn food, too. I have not unlocked cheese yet, unfortunately. Okay. Table 11 is first. You know, I would really like it if you guys would just... come up. Like, I can call your name and you can pick up your order. Alright, I'll make sure you get that order. I'm not sure you're offering an accepted payment method, though. Oh, don't worry. This is a fire-safe establishment, by the way. Just in case you were concerned. Also, our burgers are $1. We are making, like, no money. No smoking in the toilets. There is a security camera in use. I'd actually prefer if there was no smoking at all. Okay, first we're going to table 3, but they're not getting their tomato. Sorry to tell you that. Tomato's not unlocked. I just want to let you know, we did actually go mining last night. I have taken up the cause. I go mining now. So if things actually happen, we also had a new person join the world, so we're just gonna have houses from a bunch of random people who occasionally get on when we play. I know, they're so weird. They look black, and like in general, I don't know how I really feel about frozen patties, but well, it's because you're asleep. We start playing at 9 o'clock, and that's bedtime for Reader. But I don't really know how I feel about the burger patties. How long are we open? Here you go, sir. Well, so we play on Fridays and we start at 9 o'clock my time. 9 p.m. at night. You do have to accept me as your deity in this world. I have been declared the deity. Listen, I feel like as your friend, I should be discouraging you from being up at like 3 in the morning. You know? Okay, we must be charging more than $1 a patty because we've definitely made more than $1. Okay, in my defense about the Diablo, I went back and found the chats. I legitimately was talking about the Fate stuff, except we had also been talking about the Diablo stuff. No tomato for you. It was an accident. I'm just a girl. I will consider it. At the moment, I think we're just good with what we have. But, like, close the shop. I don't know. If Minecraft really takes off, I feel like some of it is, I mean, we play Minecraft like once a week. That's not really enough to make me want to invest. Plus, So I think this is your first non-Minecraft stream. I play a lot of gacha games, so there's already a lot of investment. Monetarily in the games that I play. I lost money today, y'all. N Burger is our name, by the way. Okay. No cheese until level 15. Bad news, y'all. Bad news for the cheese lovers. Damn. The delivery fee really gets ya. I know. I really do question the food safety practices. Now, I've never worked at a restaurant, but I have worked in a deli. And this is not safe. Okay. Burger with tomato is next. First one is table 12. Let me put a burger down real quick though. This goes to table 7. To make another burger. This table 4. Alright, ma'am, here's your burger. Just a second, ma'am. Plain burger. We can go get more buns. Someone else coming up. Plain burger. All right, ma'am, there you go. I worked at a grocery store during high school because that's where I worked in the deli, but I definitely did not work the 6 to 2 shift. The store was only open until 9 p.m. I want to play a grocery store game, but all of the grocery store simulators on the PlayStation are very bad knockoffs. Sorry, sir, no fries. Oh yeah, like there's good ones on Steam and stuff, but there's not on PlayStation. Is the problem. Like the ones on the PlayStation are, like I said, they're all cheap knockoffs. Because I did get one on the PlayStation, and it was very quickly non-functional. Be with you in a minute, man. burger with tomato. Let's see if I can order fries. I can order fries in Fry Box. He'll get his fries. It'll just be a minute. Listen, I have to use the customer service voice at work. I already suffer enough. Like I said, I have like the real ones from Steam on my Steam Deck. But none of them are on console. And most of them, I don't know, the simulator scene on console is not swell. Oh, I've loved my Steam Deck so far. Let's see, Tomato Woman. Yeah, sorry, no fries. Turns out I also need oil? Well, it's almost closing time, so I'll just get that tomorrow. Okay, so Steam Deck. I don't have the OLED one. I just have the LCD screen. And mine is 256 gigabytes, but I'm gonna get an SD card. I know you can get the SSD card like I have in my PlayStation, but installing it is a lot more complicated than installing one on the PlayStation, so I've decided to forego that and just get a micro SD. I mean, there's some obvious limitations in the sense that, like, even though there are some higher end games that you can play on it, you're doing that with the caveat that you just, I mean, it's common sense. You have to know you can't play it at a high graphics setting. So like I said, I have a lot of the real simulators from Steam, like your supermarket. I want to say I have fast food. I have a flight attendant simulator, stuff like that. All of them you have to play on on the lowest setting essentially, or it really lags out and stuff. But again, it's not shocking. It's a handheld device. What it is really good for is, all of the indie games, all the farming games, all of the visual novel games that I have run really nice on it. Haven't had to mess with settings there. It's really good for me because I'm just not in a place to have a real computer right now. I just have my laptop and I have a MacBook. So I can't play a lot of games just because they're not available for Mac, but having this Steam Deck has let me pick up a bunch of stuff that I couldn't play. And the other good thing is more and more of these indie developers are, when they're publishing on Steam, even if they're not giving it console support, like putting it on a console, they are quite often making it at least playable on Steam Deck. You might have to mess with some settings or mess with like what your button layouts and stuff, but like a lot of them are making that. So I noticed it was recently Steam Next Fest, and that's when a lot of developers put out demos for their games, and almost every demo that I looked at and tried, I'm not going to say it was it's the greatest ever, but almost all of them, even if they didn't necessarily list having console support, were playable on the deck. I don't know. Overall, I would say if you're looking for a handheld, I would highly recommend it, even over like, I have a Switch Lite, a Switch 1, obviously, because it's the Lite version, and like that's great, and you can get stuff on it, but you're very restricted to the Nintendo catalog, whereas the Steam Deck opens you up to so many games that don't try to get on the big consoles like Nintendo and PlayStation, because it's an expensive process, and also like there's a lot of these things that you have to pass, especially for Nintendo, to get your game onto it. And so the Steam Deck really, I feel, has let me play a lot of like games that I just don't have access to anywhere else. I would definitely look at other things that are coming out, and also take it with the caveat that the Steam Deck is 2 years old now. They've now made the OLED version, but they have announced that until big changes have been made in the handheld gaming industry, they're not planning on making like a Steam Deck 2 until they think it's worth actually getting a Steam Deck 2, because there's differences. But I don't know. I know there's a couple other ones that are up there with this Steam Deck. The reason I bought mine is because obviously there's been a lot of tariff talk in the US, and at the time I had been considering buying one, but I had decided to wait until, Steam Deck, you do need to be like on top of purchasing it because it goes in and out of stock quite frequently. But I was like, okay, I'll wait until like Christmas or something and get it as a Christmas gift to myself. But then with all of the talk about tariffs, specifically on electronics, I was like, shit, I was hoping to buy this on sale, but with tariffs in place, this might be better than the sale price. I do kind of regret not buying the 516 gigabyte one. But once the micro SD card is only like $37. So, like I said, if you're really computer minded, you can get an SSD card in. It's just a little more complicated than the PlayStation, where I just had to crack it open and it's kind of right there to slot in. My biggest issue was getting it unscrewed. I had such problems with that. But the Steam Deck, like, you need to do specific things to, like, you kind of need to be careful about getting the back open. And then once you unscrew it, there's all this, like, foil stuff that you need to, like, take off, but be careful to save it so you can put it on the new SSD card, and then you have to like get USB and format. You have to like reinstall Steam onto it, and there's like this whole thing, and I was like, shit, I don't even want to try that. Your girl was scared watching this. Because I was looking at prices and I was pulling up like instructions, and I was like, fuck. I don't, that's a little beyond me. But no, I haven't heard about the Xbox one, but I have heard of like the Rogue Ally or some, I can't remember what it's called. One of the ones that's currently out. I was super nervous about doing it on the PlayStation. The Steam Deck is a little more scary to do because you actually have to like mess with the battery. 2 regular burgers. No, you have to mess with the batteries on them. And it's like a whole thing. And I'm kind of not about that life. Like I said, the PlayStation alone was a little nerve-wracking. But a lot of that was like me sitting there like, shit, am I going to be able to get this unscrewed and then re-screwed? But at least with the PlayStation, like there was a little more faith that like if I screwed it up, I could easily take it in to get it fixed. I will say the one slightly, and this isn't just Steam Deck, this is kind of all of the handholds that aren't quite as, I mean, they're just, nothing's as mainstream as PlayStation or Nintendo Switch or stuff like that. There is this kind of anxiety of like, shit, if I do something to this, I'm screwed. I believe the actual name of this place is N Burger. But I do think we need a better name. Also, I'm probably not going to play this for the whole stream tonight. I don't do super well with N. N is in a nighttime. I guess that's not a good example because it could sound like might. I don't do well with simulate. Let me see if I can try to fix it. No, I don't do super well with simulators and headaches. So I might play something else like halfway through. It kind of just depends on how long I last here. Like I said, it'll be at least, I think I probably have like another hour, so I might do the first 2 hours of this game. And, I'm not sure what else. I don't know. If people are still around, we can vote. I feel like I've kind of gotten into the Minecraft rhythm now. I wasn't dying as much the other night. I feel like I'm doing better. You going mining with us the other day really I feel a lot better about mining and stuff now. No, it's N Burger. I don't think I can change it. I know in Supermarket Simulator, I changed that because I named it after the grocery store that I used to work at. The grocery store that Mint Millions and I all used to work at. I'll buy more. No, just like, so we never really go mining. And so it was a very nerve-wracking thing to do, and I'm not super great with the combat. And so we just kind of never went, and I never went because I was scared. And so, like, you taking us down just got me to actually go down and do it. Because I kind of did it with Rederb, but that was, like, the very, very first day that I ever played. And even though I have keep inventory on, like, it was just nerve-wracking to think about going down. God, we are making, like, no money. We are losing money. How do you make money in this game? I don't... Okay. Okay, I need more... I need oil. It's because of this delivery fee. It's so expensive. Buy another. I don't think I can. Yeah, I don't think I have like a... God, I already feel sick. That would be great. It is called, I didn't check to see if this stream actually, because sometimes it puts it in demos and stuff. Probably should check on that. Oh my gosh. Okay, it does say what it is. It's, let me turn that off. Street food restaurant owner. Yes, you should go to sleep, especially when you told me you needed to be up early. I'm gonna encourage you to go to sleep. But if you could find a way to change the price, or just look up how to make money, because I seem to be losing money every day. The bad news is that unlike the actual restaurant fast food simulator, all we have is burgers. That's it. With tomato and fries. Okay. With tomato. Table 10. Order up. This goes to table 11. Table 4. Here you go. Plain burger. Oh my gosh, I keep getting stuck on this door. I'm so embarrassed. My buns are still sitting on the truck. The truck has just been sitting there all day. Regular burger. Well, you can take this other guy's burger. Burger with tomato. I need to order another tomato tomorrow. Regular burger. There you go, sir. Regular burger. Burger with tomato. Regular burger. Here's our burger with tomato. Be with you just in a minute. Oh, I'm sure I'll find it. This one has a tomato. Regular burger. It's all good because I lied to you saying I could play another hour of this. After this day ends, we're gonna have to switch games. I actually legit feel like I'm gonna vomit. playing this. I will say, you were asking about the Steam Deck. I do a lot better with simulators on the Steam Deck. I don't know if it's just because of the smaller screens. I don't think the patties actually have to be in the fridge. It's a little weird. Table 1. Oh my god. Alright, this is gonna be our last customer for the day. I overcooked the fries. It does not seem to affect them that I, have overcooked. Or the... Rude. Okay, I'm trying to think of what I can play. We have options. I could play Minecraft, but I'm slightly worried that since I already don't feel right because of the field of view in the game, that'll just make me sick too, or just make it not better at least. Oh, we made 1672. Let me think of what else I have. Because the stream, okay. So because I stream off the PlayStation, the stream does have to stop for me to switch games. Probably should have warned that. I have... What is this? Oh. Okay. What I have on my PlayStation right now, I have Honkai Star Rail, Infinity Nikki, Genshin Impact, Wuthering Waves, Minecraft, Diablo 3, Power Wash Simulator. I think that's all I have actually on the PlayStation. Or I'd need a couple minutes to set it up, but I can play Stardew Valley on my computer. I'd love to play Hatsune Miku Future Tone, but alas, can't record the music on there. But if any of those games sounded exhilarating to you, please let me know. And if you don't have an opinion, we're probably going to play Honkai Star Rail because I need to work on it. I mean, I need to work on like all of those games, but I have a very long event that I'm playing through, so. I was gonna play Gas Station Simulator the other night, but I couldn't remember the buttons for it, and so I was like, I'll hold off, and I would play it tonight. But again, now that I already feel okay. Trying to decide. So if I play Minecraft, I don't really know what I'm gonna do. Because I'd start a new world. I wouldn't go into the world that we play in. I think I will do Honkai because I'm just scared if I start Minecraft up. Like, Minecraft on its own usually doesn't make me sick, but I'm nervous that since I have already had a bad experience with this, it will make me not feel good. So we're gonna go try to play Honkai. The stream will go down for like a minute while I switch games. Very sorry about that. So if you give it like 30 seconds or a minute to load, I will be back.